Namaskar, myself Dr. Ajit Singh, Professor and HOD, Department of Community Medicine, YBSM, Homeopathic Medical College, Alwar. Our today's topic is again the process, some specific process for the practical disinfection in certain situations. You know, in the practical practice of disinfections, we have to disinfect lot of the things as per the situations. So first of all, we have to go for that the disinfection in the infected clothes, wet clothes and cotton garments, and how they have to be disinfected. So as for concerning the disinfection of these articles, they may be infected by the boiling for half an hour. Means all the items like infected clothes, wet clothes, cotton garments easily can be disinfected by the use of the boiling for half an hour. For materials of the bigger size and the larger quantity, steam disinfectors is the best process. Clothes may also be disinfected by the immersing in 5% phenol solution or 10% formalin or 1 in 1000 corrosive sublimate. If the clothes are soiled by blood, excreta or pus, these should be soaked in antiseptic solution and then washed in the soap solution at 50 centigrade for 3 hours and later disinfected by usual methods. Infected rays and the small pieces of clothes may be burned for the proper disinfection, for the proper disposal of the disinfected material. Then disinfection of the excreta and other discharges of the patient like stool, urine, sputum, vomitous matter and other discharges from the nose and throat of the patient suffering from infectious diseases are properly disinfected by 10% carbolic acid or 5% iodine solution or 1/100 xylene, lime or bleaching powder for 1 to 3 hours. Then they may be disinfected properly. Sputum may be first received in sputum containing phenol or the carbolic acid 1 in 10, kept for 2 hours and then disposed of. Stool may be disinfected by mixing the equal quantity of the 10% formalin, 1/4% solution or 3% chlorinated lime and allowing it to stir for 1 to 2 hours. Stool may also be burnt mixed with kerosene and sawdust. So these are the procedures for such type of the infected materials. Now, how we can disinfect the infected room? or privy and drain. So they are the things they may be infected first by the they may be disinfected first by the fumigation by formalin or the ethylene oxide. After this, the infected materials like clothing, linen, bed sheets, bed clothing, mattresses or infected utensils also should be removed and to be disinfected properly. Indian houses made of huts are not airtight. These should be disinfected by washing with disinfectant or with 5% formulation solution of the formalin spray. In case of some other infective diseases, 10% formalin should be used. Floor should be received particular attention. The walls and the floor may be disinfected with 1000 solution or perchlorate or bleaching powder or milk of lime. The privy and the house drains may be washed and scrubbed and disinfected with xylene or the chloride of lime. Now we have to go for the disinfection of some materials in the hospital, like floor. All the disinfectant emulsion of the phenolic substances are used for the floor disinfection in hospital use. And for woodwork, they must be scrubbing first with soap water and hot water, then disinfected with the bleaching powder. For instrument, in the knives or the forks, soaking in the 1% formalin or the 5% Lysol in the 2 hours. For thermometers, non-metal, COM CTC, they are disinfected by 5% solution of the phenol, 1 by in 80% Lysol or the milk of lime for 1 hour. For hands, scrubbing with the brush, nails, and soaps and the hot water, then immersing in 1 by 500 solution of hydrange, perchlor dilutions or the Lysol solution or in the spirit. For books, leather articles, formalin gas in closed room for 3 to 4 hours. The sputum excreta, vomitous matter, mix up with the 1 by 10 solution of the phenol for the 4 hours and then disposed of properly. For face mask, steeping in bowls containing 1 by 80% chloroxylenol for several hours and then boiling in water. And for surgical dressing etc., autoclavers are used for the sterile disinfection process. Then disinfection of the bedding of some eruptive skin eruptions. Like the clothage and linen should be boiled or the steam spliced or put in 10% formalin solution. If possible, linen and other ordinary clothing should be burnt The infected room should be thoroughly disinfected with formaldehyde or the sulfur dioxide sometimes, fumigation with the formaldehyde vapors for the 6 hours, 500 ml of the formalin plus 1000 ml of the water is sufficient to disinfect 30 cubic meters space. The wall should be washed copiously with soap and water and left for 48 hours and exposed in direct sunlight for several hours. Now disinfection of the room of a patient died due to the pulmonary tuberculosis. It is very important for the public health importance point of view. The room and the other hard surfaces are washed copiously with soap and water and left for 48 hours. It should expose to direct sunlight for the several hours. Chemical disinfections of the room may be done by 2.5% solutions of the phenol or 10% formalin and left for the at least 4 hours, and then final washing with the water is done. Then disinfection of the furnitures, bedding and utensils used by the patient of tuberculosis. Books if possible, they all should be destroyed by the process of the burning. Furniture, it should be scrubbed with soap and hot water and washed with 1/1000 solution of bleaching powder solution. Beddings, bed clothes, covers etc. should be boiled or steam disinfected. Bedding are packed in canvas bed which are damped with water from outside and then steam disinfection. If no steam disinfection is available, 10% formalin or the 5% carbolic acid can be used. Utensils, knives and the forks with the handles are immersed in 10% formalin solution and cleaned. The solution attacks iron and steel but not copper, brass, zinc and necklace. Ordinarily utensils disinfected by boiling. In disinfection of the stool and the vomitus of the cholera patient. All dejecta and the vomitus should be collected in a basin and mixed with the equal quantity of 5% cresol or bleaching powder solution. After 2 hours of the disinfection, it should be burnt by the process of burning. The disinfection of the clothing and bedding of the cholera patient. Clothes in the beds of the cholera patient which are of no value should be burnt. The clothes which have been contaminated should be soaked in 2% cresol solution for half an hour and then washed with the soap and water. So these are the some specific procedures for the certain situations. In this way we can use some disinfectant or the procedures in the practical practice of disinfection in the community medicine. So lot of thanks to all of you.